Hi, you've landed on this video because you likely already know that every time you need annual financial statements, your accountant charges you a small fortune to prepare them. How much do you waste on financial statements every year? Your accountant will charge you every time you need financial statements, and you will need them often because banks ask for them. It is required by law to prepare them every year. SARS will ask for them, or whatever other country that you're in, the Inland Revenue will ask for them. Even the Dept of Labour has a right to ask for them. Even company registrations have a right to ask for them. And when they ask, they are entitled to ask for as far back as 10 years. This template that I've written solves that problem for you with time and with money, because this template is available for a once-off fee, which is a fraction of the cost of any set of financial statements once off. It's got formulas in, it's driven by formulas, so the data entry is minimal. You don't really even need to understand a set of financial statements to prepare it on this using this template. My personal assistant has no knowledge of accounting, and she prepares annual financial statements for small business clients within an hour. The way it works, it's got a page, a tab at least, for every page. So if you look at the bottom where I'm circling, there's all the tabs for the front page, page 2, 3, 4, and so on. Balance sheet, statement of income, statement of equity, and then the notes start. A page for all the different notes that you could find on annual financial statements, and you can delete whatever doesn't apply to you. You will begin with the last page. The very last page is income tax, and you would begin the very last page. You would start entering your figures, and as you enter the figures from last page towards the lesser numbered pages, it updates each page that is required to use the same figure that you've already entered. So, for example, if we enter an amount for accounting fees here, we can then go to the pages that follow, and it will update in every page that it needs to update going forward. You'll see the 10,000 popping up in the relevant spots. If we add to that 10,000 in the income statement page, it will then obviously, let's just do it for example, 5,000. It will then make those figures that it needs to 15,000. And it updates all the relevant pages where that figure needs to land. We can take another nice example, which I enjoy, is your fixed assets, your property, plant and equipment. That will always appear on your balance sheet if you have property, plant and equipment. So it's that figure there on row 14. Go to page 12. We can say previous year's cost, which you'll have from your previous financial statements that your accountant would have done for you. Let's say it was 500,000 in the previous year, updates everything for you. And let's say you purchased another 150,000 this year. It will then update wherever it needs to. It will pop the 500,000 in the previous year and the 650,000, which is including the acquisition. It will also update your cash flow, which everybody hates doing, and now you have a template that will do it for you. It's got a few notes on. So I've written that you obviously won't print when you're finished, that you must please not overwrite any of these little blocks that have got green triangles in the corner, because they are all formulas. So if you overwrite them or delete them, just make sure you understand where the figures are coming from, because obviously not every business is going to have exactly the same note descriptions that I've got in the template. You may need to change something or delete something. just be careful that if you do delete something with a formula in, which shouldn't be necessary, but if you need to, just make sure you know where that formula is picking up from so that you can re-enter it again when you finish deleting. So it's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. If you work from the back, by the time you get to page 6, the whole thing would have updated for you and it would have then balanced. It doesn't balance now. The 650 and the 15 doesn't balance now because we haven't entered all of the figures yet. Here's a completed one that I've opened that we entered figures in from the back. Obviously, what I like doing is I put my trial balance into Excel as well. You can even open a new sheet in this worksheet and copy and paste your Excel trial balance in, and you can pick the figures up from the trial balance. I like doing that because obviously my trial balance always balances, and if the trial balance there's no reason why the balance sheet won't balance. Simple, even your secretary can do it. At the end, I've put the cost of the template, but please feel free. It's in the empty one that I put the cost, the empty template, my details, and the cost is 2,874, including that. Banking details, there's my email address. Please feel free to email me with any questions. And if you want to just buy it outright, you can send the proof of payment to the email address, obviously with the email that I need to send the template to you. If you're not already on my website, that's my website address. And like I say, feel free to email any questions, any information you require from the rest of our services. We do these financial statements for you at a very reasonable cost if you give us your TB in Excel, if you don't have a personal assistant. Like I say, it takes us about an hour. The fee is minimal, and this is the fee if you would like to buy the template. This is also a very nice tool for teachers who would like to test their students by giving them a trial balance and letting them complete the figures to see if they understand how the balance sheet would work, and also to use it to teach them how annual financial statements and everything that goes with them works. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to hear from you soon. Have a great day.